Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a good day. I've got a bit of a funny one for you today. I have never laughed so much in my life when collecting food as I did today. So what we were able to do was to order some pizza on the Too Good To Go app, and it was from a place I've never heard of until today. The company is called Victor Pizza Limited, and they make pizza, funnily enough. Now on the app it told us that we would receive, I think, 3 pizzas. So in my head I'm thinking, okay, maybe like hand stretched, maybe like artisan pizza, or pizza bases with maybe like some sauce on it, or maybe just pizza bases. And then obviously you have to put your own toppings on, or maybe pizzas with toppings on top. But what I was not prepared for was to be given a box, like an actual box of pizza. Now I can confirm that I was given 12 cheese and tomato pizzas and 12 cheese and mushroom pizzas from Victor Pizza in Glasgow today. Now all in all I paid just £4 for all of this pizza, so 24 8-inch pizzas, and I still can't believe it, to be honest. I am in total disbelief that we paid £4 for all of this pizza. Now I'll be honest with you and say that we are not going to be eating all of this pizza. There is no way that we will. So what my husband and I have thought and arranged is that he will take it to work and they will have a bit of a pizza day at work, and you know, I think it's going to go to much better use than it would go to us eating it or sitting in the freezer. So what I will say is that whilst I was there, they obviously do export their pizzas as well. I get the feeling that the pizzas that we've got today are potentially maybe sold to restaurants, maybe like chip shops, etc. Just because of the style of the pizzas, you know, just with the cheese, and then obviously with the cheese and the mushroom as well. And generally in Scotland anyway, that would be called a pizza crunch. So when the pizza is cooked in hot oil, it is called a pizza crunch. Obviously you can then put it in the oven on its own, or you can fry it if you want to fry it. I've never fried a pizza in my house, to be honest. I think I've had maybe two small bits of fried pizza in my life, and it's not really my thing. I'm not really keen on like fried bread and things like that, so it's not really up my street. But I know for a lot of people that, you know, go to the chippy in Scotland, it is. And I suppose in some ways it's probably a bit of a delicacy if you come from a different country to come here. Of course, everything's unhealthy. So yeah, each pizza weighs 280 grams. The date of manufacture for this pizza was the 16th of May, so just 2 days ago. And the use by date is the 30th of May if you keep it in the fridge. The best before frozen date is the 16th of May next year. So they will be absolutely fine in the freezer. As I said, my husband's going to take them to his work. They're going to have a sort of create your own pizza day, which I think will be really good for staff morale and sort of boost everyone that's there, and who can turn down a bit of pizza for free, really. So yeah, obviously that's their sort of cheese pizza there. Now I'll just quickly hold up the 12 that I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I might have one on the other pile. So that's the cheese ones. And we also have the cheese and mushroom one as well. So that's what it looks like. And obviously base wise, I didn't show you the base, it's just your pretty standard dough base. Now when I went there, it actually took me a little while to find it. If you guys are going to be heading there, they do 2 different types of pizza. So they do a frito pizza, which I was advised is the thin pizza, which is this one. And they also do a bene pizza, which is, I believe, is more of a sort of slab type pizza that's a bit thicker with a larger crust to it. I don't know if the flavours are any different, but again, we were only meant to get, or we were only expecting to get sort of like 3 pizzas today. So I was expecting like 3 pizzas like this size, maybe slightly smaller, maybe slightly bigger. But obviously we got 24. Now it is on the sort of outskirts of the very, very top end of sort of the Springburn area. in Glasgow. Now I did used to work in that area, so I knew roughly where I was going, but it was quite an easy place to drive past. It is within an industrial estate, but what I will say is that there is no big sign that tells you where you're going. I actually drove past it 3 times. I decided to get out the car, and as soon as I got out of the car, I saw the sign on the wall. It was just not that clear from the main road, so it's just to make you guys aware if you are wanting to head up there. As you're heading into the industrial estate, once you're in the industrial estate, it's on the right hand side of the road, opposite a bed shop or sort of mattress warehouse shop. So it's right opposite that on the right hand side of the road. So hopefully that'll help some of you guys if you do want to visit this place, Victor Pizza Limited. So anyway, whilst I'm here, I will try to show you the other half of pizzas, just so you don't think I'm making it up. Not that good, but yeah, look at all of that. Honestly, I'll put this down. I'll put it down. But basically, oh my goodness, they're all falling over. It's like the Leaning Tower of cheap pizza. Just trying to stop these from falling over. But yeah, so as I said, I've never laughed so much when collecting any food or buying any food in my life, but I certainly did laugh, and I laughed a lot. When I got given this box, I walked over to my car, which was parked on the other side of the road, and I laughed the whole way to the car. There was a big lorry from Ireland, clearly getting loaded up with pizzas for export to Ireland, and I'm sure the lorry driver saw me laughing to myself, so it is what it is. I'm not ashamed. I just was completely shocked and flabbergasted by it all. Of course, value wise, we have, I think, got a really good deal. It's going to go to people at work who will enjoy it, who will make the most out of it, and obviously it's a bit of fun as well, isn't it? You know, it costs £4, but at the same time the original price should have been 12. I think £12 for 24 pizzas is pretty fantastic as it is anyway. So obviously they're quite basic pizzas, you know, they're not artisan or, you know, whatever, but they are pizzas at the end of the day. They are what you make it. Obviously on the packaging on the box is a bit torn and things, which is why I didn't use it, but it does say on the packaging that you can fry them in oil at 200 degrees Celsius. Obviously if you are wanting to go for the sort of more deep fried version or you know, option, or feeling that, you would just put it in the oven as usual. We do have a pizza setting on our microwave as well, so it may be that if we do keep 1 or 2 pizzas back, we can try them on the pizza setting. I know it does cook them really well, but it doesn't crisp up as much on the bottom as it would in the oven, but I'm happy just to give it a wee try anyway. So I know this has been a bit of a different review. I don't have all of the allergen information that I usually would. I don't have the calorie information that I normally would, or any of the other sort of nutritional information, but at the end of the day, it's pizza. It's not something you eat every day. It's certainly not something you would want to probably try to eat every day, or you should eat every day. And of course, the ingredients are not going to be of extremely high quality. They're not going to be of extremely high taste. But you know what? We got 24 pizzas for £4, and they're going to be spread out into my husband's workplace, which I think is a really nice thing to do. It's certainly better going to other people than it is for us to keep all of this for ourselves. Bearing in mind, we would not have enough time to eat it all. We wouldn't have enough time or space to store it all either. And no one needs to eat 24 pizzas, do we? So it's better to share it out. So I hope this has been useful. If you guys are interested, if you're in the local area, or you're maybe coming into the sort of area within Glasgow, then keep an eye out on the app. I certainly haven't seen it on the app before, so they're maybe potentially quite new. Otherwise, they maybe just sell out all the time. But it's worth keeping an eye out. They may obviously have different products that they haven't put on the Too Good To Go app yet, that they're maybe wanting to do at a later date. I'm not quite sure. But the staff were lovely, they were really helpful. Even the gentleman on his forklift truck was really helpful as well. Obviously he was doing other things, but he was still able to point me in the right direction. And the member of staff who brought the pizzas out to me told me that he hoped I had some freezer space. So obviously he was aware that it was a lot of food to be handing over. but I'm really grateful for what we got, and I'm glad that we were able to save it from going in the bin. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been a bit of a fun, a slightly different review for you today at home. It certainly has been a different experience for me, and I'll catch you on the next one as usual. So thanks so much for watching. See you later. Bye.